talking about singles and relationships, but I will talk about it does fit in really with long-term relationships. It's a very, very important topic because actually today there's a crisis in relationships. People are not meeting, people are not staying together, and people are not committing. More and more people are asking, how do I find a partner? And there are lots of different new innovative ways that people are trying to find Mr. Right or Miss Right, but it isn't really helping the statistics. We have another big problem today, and that is how to collect statistics, because in the old days when people got married, you had singles and you had married, and you knew from the marriage registry how many people were married, and so you had a statistic. Today we have all kinds of relationships, and I've learned this from my practice. When people call me now, I always ask about a partner. So a few years ago, let's say a woman would call and she'd say, I'd like to come to talk to you with Fred about my relationship, and I'd say something about her husband, and she'd say, he's not my husband, he's my partner. So I've stopped using the word husband, and I now know that until I meet a couple and I actually talk to them, I have no idea about the configuration of the relationship. So it's very hard to gather statistics on relationships anymore. You have people who are married, you have people who are de factos, you have people who live in one home, you have people who commute across cities, you have people who blend their families, you have people who don't blend their families, and so it's no longer a simple matter. And therefore, I'm not even going to try and give you statistics, but I can tell you that what I have been reading over and over, it seems like in our generation, something like nearly 50% of people will remain single. And what I think remaining single means is that they are not in a committed relationship. That's how high it is. So the first thing, before one can even think about a relationship, is what do you want? And again, today it's very difficult. You know, before you used to go into a coffee shop and order a cup of coffee. Now it's a nightmare. Do you want long black, short black, skin cap, light fat, large, medium, small, soup? It just, you know, what do you want? It's not so simple. And what I'm going to show you tonight is that so much about finding the right relationship and staying in the right relationship is actually about you and not the other person. It's mostly about you and not about Mr. or Miss Right.